Alright, we are back. We're on the second floor. There's a bunch of marauders to our left. Again, I don't really think that counts because I should be at 50 by now. I was able to get everything else close. Was there more enemies? So there's another one in that room and one on top. Is what I'm seeing. I whiffed. I whiffed the shot. No, I can't shoot like that. Okay. So now there's just two enemies up over there in that room. Excuse me. They can't see me right now, so I should be good. Excuse me. Deploy fire suppressant system in the main hall. What's the main quest scene like? Speak with the okay, it just still says speak, so I can do with that what I want.
That's the last of them, I think.
Oh, it shows what's in there. That's nice. Ah, so those two are dead. Kinda sucks, but oh well. Don't mind me, I'm just taking all your shit.
Never thought I'd be ecstatic at having the walls painted in blood, but seeing as it's not mine, I'd say this calls for a celebration. My compliments on your improvised utilization of the fire suppressant system. I would expect nothing less from one of Nyoka's associates.
As usual, I'll take that as a compliment.
Of course. This ought to square our debt. One hefty payment for a highly valued service record. But, I admit, I do wonder why Nyoka has brought you to me. Allow me to pose my question in another manner. Why, in the nebula, are you here?
You're not an easy man to reach, Boku.
That is the primary goal behind locking myself high in a tower. Some folks don't look kindly on me being a purveyor of delicate information. Phineas must have sent you. He's the only one insane enough to send someone to Monarch to rush me. I knew it was only a matter of time before he came a-knocking. Look, I might be late, but I fulfill my contracts, always.
Oh, you do you? I have lost track of the number of beers you owe me for chasing raptidons off your stoop.
I take offense to that. Look, okay. I was delayed by MSI and the Iconoclasts. The idiots were scrambling all transmissions to override each other's broadcasts. But as you've shut them down, I'm back in business. I don't doubt that you are working with Phineas, but my contract specifies I relay any acquired information to the purchaser, and to the purchaser alone. However, to send the data, I will need your assistance in cycling the antenna's receiver, so I can input the needed adjustments.
Fine, tell me how to fix it.
You make it sound so scandalous. Phineas has been in hiding for the past 35 years. He got in touch
Damn.
with me first, who I use as a physical go-between. The rest is history.
Now you hold on. I do not physically go between anyone but that of my choose. Oh, apologies. You meant, right. Yes, I braved the wilderness so you don't have to.
Precisely. I really ought to give you a raise.
What was she on about?
It's simple, truly. I merely need you to waltz outside and throw the lever to cycle the power. I'll key in the numerical adjustments from in here.
You're not pulling my leg.
Someone has trust issues, though I can't hardly feign surprise. Yes, that is all. No, I am not mocking you. Much. Just step outside, flip the switch, depart forever. Understood? Good. Marvelous. We're in agreement.
This is why I stopped helping out around here, you know. It's always throw this lever, shoot that marauder, save my life. Just one thing after another with you.
Terrific. I'll be here. Have you... Oh, great. I love doing pro bono work for friends.
Aw, you called us friends. I'd normally entertain your self-aggrandizing delusions, but this time it's important.
Important to you is not the same as important to me. Although I do recognize that you may have earned some goodwill during your months laboring for me. Tug on my heartstrings, why don't you?
I will.
Look, I'll do what I can, all right?
Rebecca Hodges and Anders Wadsworth. They took a UDL contract back when Monarch went to shit, and I need to find them. I believe them to be on Terra too.
If UDL hired 2 hunters back then, it would have been for creature clearing purposes around one of their Spacer's Choice outposts. These are the coordinates for the outpost under the last UDL contract. Now scram. And, good luck. Is that a trick question? Because, of course I could. We'll call it an ask me.
That's... Yo, that... that's a lot of information. I don't really want to go through it now. Set up for Edgewater. Okay, so all of these are not on this planet anymore. The fuck is that? Oh, a trip blade. It's up here. Guess he doesn't give a shit that I take his shit. Okay, I'm fine with that.
Testing 1, 2, check, check. Sweet stars. But that is a beautiful sound. Can you hear me? We are a go for broadcast. Oh, and I also dispatched Phineas his data. Impatient prick. Worse, I'm now indebted to him for... Now I'll kindly...
Don't make me come back in there.
There's no need to assert your dominance. Look, I am well aware that, as Nyoka can attest,
Why, he told us to leave without flinging insults at our persons. He really does like you, Captain. What in the void-blasted hell is that?
Oh, spaceship coming down. Boom.
black holes. Looks like a UDL ship. Based on the gunnery attachments, I guess it's one of the board's blockade enforcers, but don't cite me on that. Oh well, a pity for the crew. I can't see how it... Hiram? Can you hear me? Architect, save me from swimmers and fools. Sanjar, what are you bloody doing on my channel? Did MSI, or did MSI not cease broadcasting? Yes, but... Hiram, are you there?
Graham? Will someone explain what's... It's a reunion group hug.
Not without a physical contact waiver. Ah, the good captain. The truth brings us together once more. Our salvation has come crashing through the stratosphere. We need only collect its weapons. Are you mad? That's a UDL gunship. You'd probably shoot your own toes off.
We can talk this over.
Ah, I see you learned nothing while dealing with these buffoons. We could use the gunship's armaments to defend Stellar Bay, but our message is so close to breaking free of this planet and spreading to the stars. Help us secure that module. Listen, I don't care a single whit what you do, so long as you leave me out of it. Which means, get off my void damn channel. I'm more than finished with you lot.
Oh. Journal. I ain't doing that. Speak with Phineas. I'ma go to our ship. Journal. Yeah, let's get that.
We've arrived at the groundbreaker.
So we still currently have...
This is Halcyon News. We interrupt the regularly scheduled advertisement for the following.
Is a no. Okay. Because I'm still trying to find that science weapon. Okay, I can't get up there like that. Any secret compartment room back here? I don't think so. Oh shit. Yes, there is.
Keep him quiet, Cap.
Journal science weapons.
Somebody was trying to fix this up.
Outlaw squad leader. Okay. Does this not have a noise suppression? No, it does not. Could have sworn I put one on. Unless that was a different gun.
Guess I'm getting paranoid.
Terminating security search.
Ah, fuck it. Wasting my time.
Somebody was trying to fix this up. Looks like they ain't been here for a long while.
I don't know if that counts.
Could have sworn.
What the fuck? Those two are just out there?
Forming an area sweep now.
Oh, you are in for it now.
Modify. This gun. Noise range. Yes. There. Science weapon.
One could make a real fine mess with it.
Oh, I've got all the science weapons so far. I just have to purchase the things from different merchants. Aha! Nice. Finally got that done.
Rizzo's purple berry fudge. A soft, sour candy
This is Halcyon.
Still get.
What a bitch. I thought he was, he had some stuff to trade, no? I don't know.
It's almost time for today's episode. I think I got just the thing, my dear. A few years back, Auntie Cleo's put out a home makeover kit.
and I snagged a couple for myself. High-grade shampoo and conditioner, scrubby brush, a nice lotion, that sort.
What's the scrubby brush for?
Cleaning around your nails, sweetheart. Gets the engine grease out. Makes your hands soft. Most folk don't got the time. Or
You got a preference, Pavati?
Oh gosh, we never talked about what kind of smells she likes. I think pretty much every spot on Groundbreaker just smells like old socks.
it comes down to what sort of intent you got. If I was looking to do a spy job over in engineering, I'd be safe with refurbished ship. Now, if I was a young thing trying to come on all precious-like, I'd probably go with Rosish. But if I was doing it for my own self, I'd pick mock apples and cinnamon. Take your time, dear.
We didn't have anything rose-ish.
I'll just wrap that up for you.
I'll pay for that, man.
You're welcome, dear. Wanna...
Official seal of Halicon Holding Bulls. Damn. Oh shit, I'm supposed to talk to you.
Groundbreaker's safe from melting to bits now. Lots of good people can rest easy because of you. Oh, thanks, Captain. I'm gonna put these someplace safe. In her messages, Junlei said her mama used to make this dish for Monarch. Dustback casserole. Salt tuna and xenogold needle mushrooms. And then for dessert, there's a thing called, there's gotta be some place in Stellar Bay that can bake a casserole. And I heard tell there's a Rizzo's town near there called Cascadia, what specializes in sweets.
Damn, now we gotta go all the way back.
Shit. Oh. That's the face.
Oh yeah, before I forget. Let's try and get this achievement. Come on. One out.
What? Well, what do you think you're... Just don't make more paperwork for me, alright?
In each restricted area.
What's that noise? Careful. What do you think you're...
I was just leaving.
I don't want any trouble out of you.
You gotta do it 3 times for the achievement.
Sharp. Well, what do you think you're... Keep your hands to yourself.
There we go. Now time to go to Lily Hagen.
B&B I faculty is not good. Unbelievable how good it is.
You ever been off Monarch, Mioka? Before you met the captain, I mean.
Nah, I'm mostly just drank and hunting. As soon as you...
That gas is going to make us a fucking mint. 120-some cubic meters of it, at a million bits a pop. Take this. You've earned it. When we get buyers lined up, I'm gonna buy a gold toilet to shit in.
Only 2,000?
You're goddamn right. Monarch isn't exactly a walk down the lanes of Byzantium. But here you are with all your limbs attached. Call me impressed, contractor. No one you saw, anyway. Glad to see you're looking out for yourself. You've been keeping busy. I hear you took on some extra work at Fallbrook. Catherine says the factory needs some repairs before it's back to working order. But at least it's under our control. Hey, when you were at the slaughterhouse, those swine didn't give you any strange looks, did they?
I could have sworn one of them looked at me.
I knew it. I'm probably getting worked up over nothing. Just try not to think about pigs. You never know, you know? I've got a lot on my mind, but it's nothing that concerns you. At least not yet. I have another job lined up, assuming you're still interested in work.
Sure.
You're gonna salvage me a space station. Heliospheric Research Station 1084, to be exact. I want it. Cobwebs and all. Interested?
How big we talking? Not like groundbreaker big, right?
This opportunity won't come around again, Captain. Right now, it's only salvage on paper. Systems are... While the board lets 1084 gather dust. Here, this override bypass should get you into the station's systems, where you can plant my flag. And one last thing. When you get there, make sure you aren't followed.
Wink, nod.
Glad we understand each other. I'm on the heels of something big. Play your cards right, and I'll clue you in. But just be careful. Someone might try and use you to get to me.
Okay. TDT time dilation. Okay, but can I move faster in TTD? Because I had enough time to do it. I just couldn't get my weapons out. There we go. I don't think there's anything else on this in Groundbreaker.
Destination reached. Scylla.
We gotta talk about this. I can't believe I wanted to shake his hand. I need a shower. Makes you wonder if being a treacherous, two-timing coward is some sort of contagious disease, or if he was just born that way. Graham wasn't my hero, but I did admire his work. At first, I liked what Graham was doing. The iconoclasts were going to change Halcyon for the better. But then, we found out Graham was behind the slaughter of Amber Heights. How can anybody so morally bankrupt lead a movement to transform the colony?
I give up how?
Boss, that wasn't a trick question. I was being... what's the word?
Theoretical.
You never do something like that, would you?
Rhetorical, yeah.
Slaughter a whole community of innocents? Yeah, that's what I thought. Let's get back to it. I need to put all this ugly business with Graham behind me. Hey boss, got a hypothetical for you? Fuck. You got the wrong idea, but guy by the name of Clyde Harlow. I just
Let's go
Figured I should let you.
to meet with Hollow. Who's Ellie? Ellie hasn't given me anything. Ellie, Oxenfield.
Something on.
Oh, she still don't got nothing.
What have the solar winds deposited on my doorstep now? Just more dirt and debris? Or do you actually believe you are here seeking the truth? I must admit, I tire of the truth seeker. Mayhaps you're here to rob me? That would be so much more exciting.
We're here to get this book translated.
We've been told this was once yours. I believe the knowledge within here contains the answers I seek. Answers that will free men's minds from toil.
I can translate it, but it won't do you any good. I can see you are a man in a hurry, and the insights in that book would take you years of study to fully comprehend.
I've spent my life in contemplation. I believe my mind is prepared to receive the truth.
Can you just get this moving along?
There is one way that can speed up the process. It involves a combination of several ingredients, some of which can be fatal. It is not for the faint of heart or the unprepared.
What happens if, well, Max just said he was prepared, didn't he?
And I believe he may be right. There is both violence and peace warring inside you, Max. This process would be extremely tenuous for one such as yourself.
I'm committed, no matter the cost.
No matter the cost. It's just drugs, Max. We ain't making you walk in front of a.
I'm in.
All right. Head on into the meditation room and partake of the sacramental incense. It's waiting on the table when you're ready to begin.
Breathe deeply. She's gonna knock us out and steal our shit.
Poor Maximilian. Maximilian, why are you still doing this? You've been fighting against the world since before you left home. Haven't you figured out yet that the more you fight, the more pain you cause yourself?
Mother, you're dead. You can't be here. I knew this was too good to be true. These are just cheap hallucinogens that have... What's happening to my voice? Does my voice sound weird to you? And what's wrong with your face?
What's wrong, Max? Can't think straight? Now you know how I feel. Wait, forget I said that.
See what happens if you hit her.
We are obviously the victims of a tasteless joke being perpetuated. Perpetrated? When I get out of here, I'm going to show that hermit what you get for mess.
Maximilian, always ready to give up, to lash out, always searching for answers, but always in the wrong place, never looking inside himself.
You look inside yourself all the time, Max. Or with your head buried up your posterior.
How about you give us some answers?
And platitudes from a figment. Of my imagination, no less.
Who said I wasn't a figment of your mind? But you know the truth. You don't need someone else to tell you. We're overwhelmed with stories from our earliest days. The stories others tell. These stories are how we try to make sense of our lives. But they are not real, are they? They're just stories. You need to drop your story and see the truth.
I got your story right here. I'm Vicar Max. I'm uptight.
Yo, Felix needs to
I'm
chill.
huge for the board, and I don't understand that Felix is a genius. You want me to give up my discipline? My control? Oh, I can't. I can't. Without order, there is chaos.
You need to love the chaos, Maximilian. Let it envelop you. Take you where it will. Besides, you...
No, that's not true. The basis of everything is order, not chaos. It's true, I know it is. So did you. Why are you denying it? Before you died, the plan made you happy.
No, it didn't. I made myself happy. There's nothing holding you back but you. If you can't understand that, you will never understand anything. Goodbye, Maximilian.
This whole thing, it's just a farce. You couldn't be more right. Hello, Max. What? Why do you look like me? Not really. I'm who you think you are.
I'm disciplined, controlled.
Control. I have no doubts. And I don't exist. Yet you have judged yourself against me your whole life. Why? Why do you berate yourself for not being me? Yeah, Max. Why do you do that?
I don't get the half of what you're saying, but you're insulting my friend and he's a stand-up guy.
I don't know what to say. Is it wrong to try to be a gooder, better? But that's not what you're doing, is it? You're desperately trying to find a story to organize reality.
Damn.
In your head. A new story of the happy you, the contented you, me. That's not. It can't be right. I've only been searching for the answer to the equation, because it will set us free, won't it? How? By removing the need to make any decision, to have your life completely controlled, the illusion of certainty. Your obsession allowed you to avoid the real question. Who are you? I'm Max.
I'm me.
I'm real. You can't convince me otherwise. Please don't convince me I'm not.
So I'm not real? That's a relief. Being real is tough.
Your lack of introspection means you're actually closer to the truth than your friend Max is. Your individual self is what's not real. It is simply a concept. By the architect. Architect. How could I have believed in an architect? It's ridiculous. We exist inside our thoughts, thinking we're in control.
Over everything.
It's all lies.
Everything's a lie.
How could I not have seen this?
Don't believe anything.
But how do we escape ourselves?
The homie was right.
I see you're back with us. I feared we lost you there. I woke up. The illusions I built for myself just fell away. I'm no longer interpreting, I'm experiencing. Everything is perfect.
Damn.
In a way. Perhaps it's more accurate to say, of course there is pain and loss, but the suffering is caused by trying to control reality.
I've never had enough philosophism.
I am content.
Finish a companion's line. Nice.
So,
Not so much found.
yes,
There's a mazes where I love
this one,
mazes.
a self untroubled by dick.
You don't give a fuck. Well, catch you next time. Peace.